Welcome, and this is the part 3 of our CKS series with respect to this particular set of scenarios. So this is the third one, and in this scenario we'll discuss about the cluster hardening provision a user with a certificate. So what the aim of this particular exercise? So the aim of this particular exercise is cluster hardening, means Kubernetes cluster securing with the help of certificates based authentication. So we create certificate and that certificate to be attached with the cluster. So let's start this scenario. So here the step 1, create a certificate pair for a user and add to the cluster context. So we need to get the name of the cluster, and the step is generate a certificate. So all the steps were given. So generate a certificate pair for a user to authenticate with the Kubernetes cluster. The username should be Jack. So information of the username is given, that is the Jack, and assign it to the group, and that group is the security. Make the user to include in the Kubernetes configure adding the Jack to the cluster context and inspecting the existing context to get the cluster name. Tips: don't forget to approve the client certificate before adding to the cluster context, and solution were given. So whenever you try to solve this problem, always open a kubernetes.io. So I'll open a kubernetes.io. Okay, there you search CSR. So you will see two links with the same things. So certificate issue client. So this link is important to you for this particular thing. So here, now we'll go to the question, and then the solution will clear. So we need to so flow would be like this. We need to create a key, then CSR, and then approval, then certificate, then config, because we need to attach, then auth, and then RABs. Okay, so we'll see one by one and we'll get the flow. So here, create a private key. So first we'll need to create a private key. So instead we get the cluster information. So cube configs, first we open a new page again, and we'll type cheat sheet. So quick reference is ready for you. So control F, context, search context, and you will find few information. So kubectl get contact, it is not popped. So instead of the 3072, here in solution that 2048 is given. No issue. This is a 3072 bit. Instead here 2048 key is also given, so no issue. But here the name is, sorry, we have to take the get context, get. So here get context. So you will see many information. So this is the current. So this star would be in the beginning of any line, which shows it's an active context, because here it's only one line. So it's here, so it's a current context, and it is the name of the context. This is the cluster name, or this is the authentication, means user credential, and this is the namespace. It's not given, means it's a default. So let's go and start. We'll use this create a private key. So we'll create a private key. I always appreciate if you would refer this document, because the familiarity of the document would require. Otherwise, if you stuck, you will be stuck more. So here I will use Jack, because Jack is given as a name, so it is created. Now certificate signing request we need to create. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. So instead here, instead of my user, it's Jack is given, and group is given, which is a security. So this is the command. So here observer is written, but in question it is given as a security. So you should write security space. You, if nothing is given, you can write anything. Instead your name also you can give, but here the security is given. So sorry, my mistake here. I had not change this key Jack, and here CSR is also Jack, everywhere is Jack. So here OpenSSL is a tool, certificate related, and here this is the request. It's a certificate request. We are creating a new certificate request, and the name is a private key, and that key name is Jack, and CSR, and that this out means it's creating a file Jack CSR, and then user identify this user identity defined, and that CN is the username, and O is a security. Means it's a RBAC. Means if you wrap it in one line, then this command will make a certificate request for the user Jack. Then certificate signing request object in Kubernetes using the following manifest. So this we need to copy paste. So I already suggested you that follow this resources. So here create a certificate signing request. So this information is there in our page, but we'll take this information. So here encode the CSR document using this command. So first you need to copy this command, and then let's see what this command do. So I'll paste it here. So check. So it is showing you this encoded something. So control L, this sorry, I'll paste it again. This information you need for here in request section. So you can do it via two ways. So what I will do, back, control L, and what I will do, I will make this text file CSR dot. I always do like this if multi-line commands I need to run. So you can have your own way. So your name is Jack, and here request. So request, you need to paste this all thing in one line. Okay. So or otherwise you can just copy this command and paste it here and modify later. I don't want a cat. Here you write Jack USR. So we are not giving any input here. So this base 64 would be base 64, then Jack CSR, and that output, because here it will prevent to create a new line, so that all things YAML accept all things in one line. So it is good to go now, and I'll save. So cat CSR. So this I need to copy paste because I have not created this any YAML file. So this will run directly without creating any YAML file. So certificate signing request is, you can do it by other way. You can paste that information in the keys, but that could have any error, because if one character is missing, it would not run properly. So now it's thing to approve the CSR. So here all information is already given. This is the encoded CSR change. This is the base 64 content of your finish. So it's a 1 day. Okay, expiration second. So here uses is a client, or the means it tells Kubernetes this certificate for the Kubernetes API authentication. So CSR object is stored in etcd now. CSR object is stored in etcd now, and waiting for the admin approval. Now we need to approve the certificate request. So same steps, we need to get CSR. Here these things are not given. So get CSR, you will see this is in pending state. Okay, and now approve. So approve this CSR page, and instead of my user, Jack is our user. So approved. Now get CSR. You will find that this is approved issued. Now add retrieve the approval CSR, get the client certificate. So get the certificate. So you can get that information with the help of this controller. Here JSON is thing is there, so I'll give check this. Sorry, most of the time copy paste have this type of problem. So here these things here also we will find it here also, but the latest thing would be in the status section. So just here the JSON path is taking the information from the this status section. So I'll copy this file, copy this command, and I'll paste it here. Here also you will find the same command. So paste. So the certificate value here, the certificate value base 64 format under the status of certificate. So we have export the issued certificate from the certificate signing request. Now we need to configure it into the kubeconfig. So this is the command, and we need to paste here all things in the same directory. So we need not to have this path, otherwise path would be required. So here instead of client certificate, so client certificate is Jack, and client key is jack.key. So we are adding the credential and embedding certificate plus key inside the kubeconfig. So user Jack is set now, so need to set the context. So this I need to set the context, so I'll paste it here. And the cluster name we have the get from the kube config already, that is the Kubernetes. So user is Jack, so Jack is created. Now if we'll see, earlier we used a command that get context, so paste it here. So you'll find that Jack is created, but it is not set to the current. So we can set it to current also, but we'll check till here our question is completed. So validation is successful. So we have successfully done all things, but I will do one more thing, that will set this to the current. Okay, and we'll check the authentication. So I'll go to the cheat sheet, and so we paste it. Instead of my user, we'll put Jack. So let's check why this mistake is there. So this way, we can check our authentication. Here, you need to put that client certificate is CRT. Hello. So I'll kubectl get CSR, kubectl get context. So you are seeing that two contexts. Now you can set context to the Jack also by I'll cheat sheet and control as set context. So I need to set context. Okay, so set context is Jack and cluster equal to Kubernetes. So I want to use it for. So now I would like to use as a context Jack. So switch context to Jack, and now if I'll see get context, we will find Jack is the current. So thank you so much for your love and support. You can kubectl auth who am I? So k auth who am I? So you will see Jack. So right, thank you so much for your love and support. We'll meet in next tutorial. Thank you so much.